Rejection is a relentless specter, lingering in the corners of my mind, but it was the day I walked out of that final interview that it truly became my shadow. "You're just too awkward for this role," the recruiter had said, the words slicing through my confidence like a knife. I clutched my resume, my dreams crumpled beneath my grip. I was a failure in a world that demanded polished perfection. Each rejection echoed in my ears, a chant of inadequacy that reverberated through my soul. But I refused to let that be my fate. I left the corporate realm behind, vowing to prove my worth not through their outdated standards, but by redefining how we connect in the workplace. Months turned into years as I poured every ounce of my being into building a tech platform, a virtual haven for those who felt overlooked, like I had been. I immersed myself in code, late nights flickering with screens. Fueled by the burning desire to create something remarkable, the struggle was real. I faced countless obstacles, financial strain, and moments of doubt that clawed at my resolve. When I struggled to fund my project, I recycled old gadgets and sold off my possessions, each transaction a small sacrifice for the vision I held dear. I forged partnerships with fellow misfits who understood the pain of exclusion. Together, we created an HR tech platform that wasn't just about resumes and interviews, but about authenticity and potential, an algorithm that recognized the nuances of human experience. After years of hard work, our platform launched to great acclaim, and the world took notice. Companies began to embrace a new way of hiring, one that valued the depth of character over superficiality. I was finally making an impact, a voice for the awkward souls who had been cast aside. Then, one fateful day, I received a message that made my heart race. It was from Megan, the very recruiter who had dismissed me years ago, now seeking a partnership. She wanted to use my platform to enhance her hiring strategy. I felt a rush of emotions, anger, disbelief, and surprisingly a sense of empowerment. I agreed to meet her, but not for the reasons she thought. Sitting across from her in that sleek glass conference room, I couldn't help but smile. "Megan," I said, my voice steady, "I'm glad you recognize the importance of authenticity now. I built this platform for people like me, the ones you overlooked. Perhaps it's time for you to learn what true potential looks like." Her eyes widened, and for a moment she was the one feeling awkward. As I laid out my vision, I realized that I was no longer that rejected candidate. I was now the architect of change, and she was the one seeking my guidance. I felt a sense of closure wash over me, no longer a shadow of my past, but a beacon of what could be achieved through resilience. The irony was not lost on me. The awkward had become the arbiter of authenticity.